Hello guys, Hiki amil27 and welcome to another indie game. This one's called Whipping Rosemary, the demo version, right? And it's by the developer LSK slash amil27. I guess it's LSK slash amil27, right? I don't think this developer has any other games, so let's just play the game. Please don't misconstrue my words, dear. You know how much I hate it when you do that. I'm just offering the possible idea of maybe prolonging the engagement process between Ophelia with the boy from the Amos estate. We've been through this already. Do you want to damage the relations between the two houses more than Ophelia already has done herself? And keep your eyes on the road. There's gonna be an accident, right? Don't you think setting her up to be married immediately after graduation is a little too soon? Oh, those are different flowers. Okay, cool. Don't you raise your voice at me. She still hasn't even experienced the world, for God's sake, much less walk 2 steps on the stage by herself. You must certainly be enjoying yourself right now. Talking down to me like that, I'm the villain in all this. This whole situation isn't even about you, Mariel. Always pointing the blame at me. You and your mouth must be the wedge between Ophelia and I that made her drift away from me when she got older. Maybe it's because you're not a nice family member. This is about the future of our daughter. Hey, watch where you're turning the wheel. There's no... Oh, okay, there's sound in this game that almost gave me a heart attack because I like upped the volume a little bit and didn't hear anything. And now I'm deaf, I'm sorry. Yeah, there was an accident. It seems like it's a carriage, right? H. Hey. Hey, someone alert the medics to come in. There's been a crash. The medics. Young Lady Ophelia. So everyone except Ophelia is flowers. Okay. Young Lady Ophelia, are you alright? Oh. Yes, I'm fine, Inessa. Well, there's another person that is not a flower. That's good. Sorry for losing focus all of a sudden. Please, young lady, you're fine. Your parents recently just got into a vehicle accident. No one is expecting you to be of sound and mind and body. Right. It's kind of weird that there's no sound except for the sound of the crash. Maybe I'm gonna just drop some of my own music here so it's not as silent as it is. That's right, we are heading down to St. Morita's Hospital to visit my parents. I have gotten the news back in my dorms and immediately rushed to pack my things and head home. At first I thought the dorm leader or my mother was attempting to play a new joke on me. What kind of joke is that? But now... well... What an event to fall on such bad timing, won't you say, young lady? Inessa. Come on, I'm just attempting to fill the silence. That's not a good way to fill the silence. And standing an obvious... Inessa! Your birthday is quite literally tomorrow. You're turning 18, Ophelia. It should be a day of splendor, something to be celebrated and spent filled with joy, and yet... Are we gonna crash too? Because you're not looking at the road. Well, I don't know if we are driving, right? Sorry for raising my voice, I shouldn't do that to you. It's okay, Inessa. I don't know if it's Inessa or Inessa, but I'm just gonna say Inessa. Really? Inessa, maybe? Please don't apologize. You're just trying to look out for me. Regardless of what the news resulted in, the staff I will try to figure out a way to do something special for your birthday. I always appreciate of you and your efforts, Inessa. I'm always appreciate of you and your efforts, Inessa. As always, young lady Ophelia. Young lady, please give me your hand to help you out. You know, it's also kind of weird because, you know, there's there's really no music in this game, and I know RPG Maker has some free music, at least. Dr. Cassius has been the staff prior to this year, and Madame was residing in room 359. Dr. Cassius. Like Caduceus? I haven't heard the name in a while. Let's go check on them and see what the doctor has to say on their conditions. Yeah, there's music volume, but there's no music. That's a shame, because the game looks interesting, but really, making a game with no music, like it wouldn't do, right? It just feels like weirdly empty. I can't wait to get out of here. One more hour and I can finally clock out after working through the entire night. Can I just go out? Come on, young lady. I know the 7 isn't working, but we have to check on your parents. Okay, that makes sense. This is the hospital's patient's entry list, all the patients and which room they are in. Oh, here is. Mother room is 359. I could be told that right here. Yeah, you just told me that. What up? I've been staying here for a bit due to some stitching done on me 2 days ago, but I'm already going stir crazy. It's so boring here. Oh, no. The others are going to be so upset with me. What did you do? List of all the rooms. Recreation room, doctor's office, and operation room. Use the arrow keys to move around. Enter the bar for interaction. Enter bar for interaction? You mean spacebar. X to open the menu and to exit out of menu. I don't get what is this for. Yeah, the spacebar does nothing. Also, enter does nothing. This is like the controls are not even right there, and it's a kind of weird place to put the instructions, right? They should be like right here when you enter. But okay. Where should I go? Let's go left. Hello. I love being in buildings with lots of people filled with so much high tensions and emotions. Is this a strange way of calling yourself an empathetic person? Maybe. I just saw the doctors come down here with a patient just a while ago. They might look pretty messed up. Haha. Is that so? Damn it. We are very busy right now with a patient. Please come by another time. My dad is gonna die, right? Yeah. The door is locked. I can hear the sound of surgical tools being moved around. Excuse me, I told you we are busy. Come by another time. Sorry, I'll leave. Yeah, let's go. I don't have any items. Yeah, it's also weird because we have like sound effects and stuff. What? I don't have time right to take a seat. Okay, but we don't have music, and it's killing me on the inside. It really breaks it for me when RPG Maker games don't have any background music, or like any game for that matter if they don't have background music. I love looking out of the window and watching everyone outside. Motivates my body to get better quicker so I can build back my social life. That sounds like you have many friends. I wish you a swift recovery. Thank you. A good wish is another motivator. Good for you. It's a whiteboard. Do you wish to try drawing on it? Me? No. I'm not sure if I should. The stuff might need it for later. I don't want to ruin it. Then I guess I'll draw something on it. What? Haha, done. I suppose I'll look at it for a moment. Oh, come on, Inessa. You drew something inappropriate. What? I think the staff will get a kick out of it. Let's go before someone catches us. I was in my mind while I was reading the interaction. I was like, "There's no way it's gonna be a." You know what? You know what? Right? There's no way this game is gonna. And they did it. The absolute mad girl, I guess. Sorry, that was me. I thought I saw a few dark shadows asleep past my eyes and I freak out. What? I look frazzled? I'm not frazzled, you are frazzled. Alright then. What's happening here? What are you doing in a corner? Please don't tell anyone I'm here. This is my hiding spot for when I want to take a break. Yes, I have my hiding spots too. I understand entirely. Huh? The door is locked. Okay, I can't go anywhere. Where are my parents? Why is this hospital so oddly shaped? Oh, there's more space here. Okay, that's more like it. I saw some blurry things scattered in some of these rooms. I think I'd rather stay out here for a bit before heading back into my own room. Okay, let's just start with this one. Wow, this person cannot dance. My roommate is just so cool. How can I not want to kiss them? Love is blind, I suppose. There's nothing for me to be here. The bed looks big enough to have something underneath. What? There are 2 mouth marks on this. On the vanilla tea. What? Okay, nothing for me to do here. Maybe the no background music is it's actually a developer's choice to make you go mad There's no one in here. Isn't the teddy bear over there so cute? One of the patients left it here before they went back home as a gift. Yeah, but what about the teddy bear? A cute soft teddy bear is placed on the pillow. And this window is closed. Are the other windows closed too? No, all the windows are open except for the teddy bear one. Little bit weird if you ask me. I've been working so long that I just want to take a rest, but my brain is too much on overdrive. I wish I had something to help me sleep. What? Yeah, this guy has seen better days. After staying a while in the hospital, you run out of things to do in your free time. I really pray though with an even gold hair. You don't know I keep shoving my bad cards for our game into my hospital gown when they are not looking. I don't know how they keep beating me at cards. I'm the best player of everyone in the staff. It's hard picking out something new to entertain myself with a lot of people donate new stuff to this hospital every month. Sounds like you shouldn't be complaining. It's a finished plate of food, barely any crumbs left behind. I have to be here just in case anyone needs help. I'll take this over doing inventory work. Yeah, same. Okay, I can go into that one. Mother? Yeah, that looks like your mother. Wait, mother, you should be lying down. Aren't you supposed to be recovering? Ophelia, my sweet darling. Yeah, that's a mom for you. My baby, I'm so glad to see you come. Madame Burroughs, it's a blessing to see you already moving despite the accident. Is your body feeling alright? Any severe pains? Not at all. You're like bleeding from the top of your head. Despite the bandages, my body feels as good as new. Makes me wonder why I don't get into accidents more often. Mother, please don't speak like that. Ophelia dear, I'm just pulling out a bit of humor. It's not something scary to try out. How is father's condition? Are his injuries critical? Let's go find his room to check on him for just a moment. Ophelia Burroughs? Apologies for my delayed arrival. I had to deal with a small issue prior. Oh, Madame Burroughs. You're already up and moving. That's wonderful to see. Yes, doctor. I'll be very careful. Dr. Cassius, how do you do? It's been far too long since we last spoken. It has been. It's good to see you're faring well, young lady. However, no, it's not quite the moment to reminiscence, is it? After all, young lady, you're here to take note of your parents' current conditions. If you give me just a moment to locate the reports. I'm sorry. I just woke up and started recording it. I'm a bit sleepy. Oh, it's alright, doctor. You can just let me know since I'm conscious and stable. I feel like I can return back home to rest. She just came back from a long trip from her dormitory to return back home. And right you be, Madame Burroughs, but alas, it seems you forgot my papers in my office room. You're a terrible doctor. Young lady Ophelia, you were a bit in these walls when you were young. Could you be a dear and score your parents' documents for me? Oh, maybe that's an excuse to tell your mom something you shouldn't be hearing, right? Maybe it's not a bad doctor, it's an extra smart doctor. They should be in my office, just need to find the keys to access the room. He's trying to have me leave the room for a bit, yeah. Do you not carry your keys on you, doctor? Not a chance. I see. You'll be fine, young lady. You should check by the front desk to see if they are there. Well, then, mother. I'll be back in just a moment with what your father's reports. Wait for just a moment. I'll accompany you, young lady Ophelia. Thank you, Innocent. Thank goodness for the doctor coming just in time. The madame looked as if she was ready to tear you a new one, verbally. Yeah. Well, we can't talk too deeply on this right now. We got something to do, doctor's orders. We need to fetch his keys. He said to start by checking around the lobby. Gonna save just in case. Hey, have you seen the doctor keys? This is the lobby, right? I heard what will happen with your parents. If you ever need anything, don't be afraid to call in anyone. I need the keys. Excuse me, miss. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt on your work right now, but will you happen to know where the keys are? Doctor's orders? Keys? Yes, keys, you know, the ones used to lock and unlock doors. I lost some of the keys. Huh? I swear I didn't mean to. I saw some mice scurry around and I dropped some of the keys in panic, alright? Mice? Is it... Do you mean to tell me mice stole some keys? They are rodents, they are not that smart. Oh, you don't believe me now, but if you saw how coordinated they split up, we can take care of it, miss. You would? We would? Yes, we can handle it. If I had to take a guess, there might be some of the lab mice the doctor keeps in his office. You said they went in which directions? Oh, thank you, you're saving my job. They went in some of the patient's rooms, but I'm not too sure on which ones. Okay, I just have to check every patient room. Incomplete keyring. Thank you again for doing this. Can I take your coffee? Nope. Oh, there was something half eaten in the here, right? Barely any crumbs left. Okay, maybe this one. That's my plate of food. Back off. Sorry. Hi, I apologize for bothering. That's your plate of food over there, yes? Would it be alright if my friend and I took a bit of it? You look rich. What do you need for my food? Yeah, isn't like hospital food beneath you? Well, you see, it's actually a funny situation we have. We want to use some of your food to lure out some mice. Mice, you say? I think I saw one scurrying around the halls earlier. How about this for a deal? Fix up the stuffed little fella with some threads and buttons, and I'll give you the food until... Oh no, it's this kind of like you have to do one thing to get other thing to get other thing to get other thing. That I can do. Thank you. Come on, little fella. Yeah, and how am I supposed to get a thread and a button? Oh, maybe from the teddy bear that's new, right? Probably that. Wait, it's not this one. It's. By the way, it's kind of weird that you go left, but then you enter up into these rooms. It's kind of disorienting. I'm sure no one will mind if I borrow a bit from this. Hey, Inessa, could you help me here? I'll hold on to the beer and you took one of the buttons. Aye aye. Obtain dark button. Okay. Okay, now I need thread. How do I get... I'll pay back the favor of bringing a new toy one day, I promise. You didn't see nothing. Okay, I'm gonna take some petals. I don't know. Hospital keys, there are 3 of them missing from the ring. Those mice. A button ripped away from a teddy bear. Might you be remembered as you were? Petals that belong to a Hellenian flower. They symbolize tenderness and tears. Okay. Nice item descriptions. Something seems to pull back against the blanket, stopping you from looking underneath. Okay, that's a really strong mice. I'm not sure I want to mess with them. Yeah. Gaze upon for each room has spheres. They will open the door to boards from left and down and right and down. Again, following along these written words down by the fountain pen. Who left their bad poetry in the room? First, is it something to do with numbers? Gaze upon for each room has a first. That will open the door to a burst. From left and down and right and down again. Follow along these written words down by the fountain pen. I'm probably gonna need that later, right? Okay, here's another one. Oh. Oh man, it's really killing the experience for me that the game has no music whatsoever, because it seems to be a really nice puzzle game. It's still there. A crude drawing of something phallic is around the board. Okay. Where do I get thread? Guess I'll just have to talk to everyone. I will make up music with my voice. Where do I get some threads? You're letting it has been far too long. When you get the time to do so, you must tell me how you've been. Please, I haven't really been up to much. The nurses missed you dearly too. I don't know how much they spoiled you, gushing over your child self in the work uniform they made you. Yes, I remember having to fight through them so I could get back to helping around. After you graduate, you should consider returning back to work full-time here. I'm sure your family's well will keep you secure for ages, but it must get boring just sitting around the giant home. That would be nice, I agree. We will have to see what happens. I just can't enter back here without having the keys. Yeah, these nurses keep telling me to lay down even though I tell them that I feel fine. Ophelia, would you be a dear and tell them at the book of a little bit? I'll be sure to pass the message, but please do heed their advice a bit. I'm glad you're well. However, you don't want to prolong your stay here too long. My own daughter too. I can't take these lectures no more. Run back home safely already. I think my mom's crazy. Where do I get the this one? This one won't open. Okay, where do I get the thread? I don't see any place I'm missing. That it's kind of obvious. And I really don't want to pixel hunt. Is that about the mices or it's like demons in here? Are they demon mices? Who knows? Like, I even got the petals that I don't know what they are for, but I got them, and the petals and bedding shits. Okay, I guess that's gonna work, right? No. Bed sheets from the patient's rooms. They're still so warm from the laundry. Okay, that was not it, but it seems like I do have to check every small part of this. This is gonna take forever. I know this is one of the things I think most people that make RPG Maker games. I wouldn't say it's a mistake, right? Because it's not a mistake. It's like a choice that they make to like hide items in places that they make no... Wait, is this... That make a little sense? It's not that they make no sense. It's like... intricacies. You know, all these like cabinets look the same. Like cabinets look the same. And... like, how do I know what something is there without checking all of them, right? So... you have to check all of them, and it makes it for quite not an enjoyable like gaming experience, right? You don't feel really rewarded, like you don't feel smart for finding things just because you check every place. A pair of scissors with another design. Be careful of running with them in the holes. Okay. Now I have everything I need. Hopefully. Not yet. Guess I'm gonna check this one. Needle and thread. Okay, that should be it. That should be it. I really don't need anything else. Okay, it's fixed. Alright, let me keep the end of the deal. You can take some of my food over there. Bits of food. Not in your dress, young lady. This game has good sense of humor. The art, it's actually really lovely. I love it. It just had some big faults as a game, and no wonder, right? As far as I can see, this is the first game of the developer, and like, it's really good. It has some like obvious shortcomings. I don't want to say mistakes because I don't think there are mistakes. There's some shortcomings like no music or this like item hunting nonsense. But overall, the game is really good. I bet if you put like literally like any kind of background music or sound, and you make the cabinets stand maybe with a shine or with a different color or something, I think that's so far like 2 flaws I have found in this game. About the story flows quite nicely. Again, the art is lovely, so I guess it's okay. There's nothing in here. Nothing in here. Got them. There you are. And look, they're holding one of the keys. Obtained polite mouse. Partially complete keyring. Alright, fantastic. Now let us bring them back to the doctor's office before people freak out about the mice in your hand. I can head straight to the doctor's office right now, or I can keep exploring a bit more. Maybe I'll keep exploring a bit more. There was one in here too, right? Nope. Sun repulse mouse. Health complete keyring. Alright, fantastic. Now let's bring them back to the doctor's office before people freak out about the mice in your hand. Do I want to keep exploring? There are supposed to be 3 mouses, right? But I only found 2. Because I have not the complete ring set, so... Okay. I feel like I'm missing one, but I don't know. There is that room that won't open for whatever reason, so... Like this one won't open for whatever reason. Guess upon for each room has a first that will open the door to a burst from left and down. Left down and right down again. Follow notice written words on by fountain pen. Oh, it's that. Oh wait, yeah. So it says left down. That will open the door to a burst from left and down and right and down again. So it's left down, so it would be 158. Do I have pen and paper here? I never have pen and paper when I need it. I'm just gonna like write it somewhere on my PC. 158. And then it says right and down again. It will be this one, right? 923. I don't think that's it, but let's try it out, right? So it would be 1 5 9. Oh wait, 8 9 2 3. The password is incorrect. Okay, I tried my best, but it's definitely 2 wrong numbers, right? Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's 359. It's 3 5. Nope, it's not. Okay, never mind. Hello, Mom. It's the same thing. Same thing. Okay. What am I supposed to do now? Should I go to the doctor's office? Where's the doctor's office anyway? But I'm missing a mice, right? What does it say here? Well, I guess I can read that. Where's the doctor's office? Where is the doctor's office? I'm missing one mice and I don't know. Maybe this is the doctor's office? No, this is patient room 923. Where is the doctor's office? Okay, this is the doctor's office. Okay. The doctor's taxidermy collection of insects. I recall the doctor mentioning how much he liked the colors, especially in regards to insect taxidermy. I used to be that person. Oh, this is... Is that a photo of some of the staff members and you? Hey, yeah, back when I was only a wee teen, 13 years old. It was like 5 years ago, it's not that much. I met you in a by then I was no longer apprenticing at the hospital. What happened to that, by the way? The staff seem to really like you, and you seem very at home here. The madam could be hired providers for your education, and you will still be able to work around here. Ah well, it was more so I like working here a bit too much. I used to rush quickly to ride over to the hospital and return back home past sunset. Mother always furious with me. She was upset about me not being home long enough, and immediately had me banned from working here ever again. I'm so sorry for bringing it up. It's alright, don't worry. You never knew. Besides, I have you by my side. I won't be alone in witnessing mother's overbearing behavior. I'm not sure if I should count that in as a blessing for myself. That woman terrifies me. You are being paid to tolerate it, however. A puppet I am to the weekly paycheck. And ain't everyone a puppet to the weekly, monthly paycheck? There are so many files here, honestly. Here they are. Okay, I got them. I'll just take a small skim over the initial report. February 28th. 8090. Patient Marielle Burrows and Garion Burrows were brought into St. Mauritius Hospital for emergency care after suffering an automobile accident in the noontime. The automobile's functions had gone haywire when attempting to stop, resulting in the part crashing in a nearby shop window. Was able to regain consciousness quickly after the incident, suffering from less extreme injuries. The patient regained many sutures from the glass that pierced the skin. Affected areas were left hand, left foot, and jagged gashes that ran across the patient's forehead, alongside minor lesions through will be We'll be patient and observe until further notice. Garion Burroughs has not been able to gain consciousness, assumed to have fallen into a temporary coma from the head trauma received. Heavy lacerations at the back of the head and left side of the body, sutures immediately done. Glass has also pierced through the patient's chest. God damn it. But staff is unable to determine how deep it has gone through. This doesn't sound good. Pierces were removed, but the herbert remains weak. Impatient, faulty for another surgical operation will be held if the patient does not awake in the next 2 days. Ophelia, It's okay. Ophelia, but your father is... It's alright, Inessa. The surgery is being held right now, isn't it? I will hold my faith in Dr. Cassius and the nurses to be able to help him recover. I'm sure he'll pull through. I know that they'll know what to do. I say I admire you for how strong you're being. We have to report. Let's head back to the doctor. Yeah, but I want to explore this a little bit. Painkillers, stuff. Jars labeled with different unknown terms. With mysterious liquid. Doctor, what are you doing here? Scales the doctor uses to measure certain ingredients for medicines. What is that? One of the few experiments of the doctor. Empty jars. What the hell is this chicken scratch? Yes, the doctor's noticed bad handwriting skills. Yeah, that seems to be... Parset. Yeah. It's some kind of medicine. You know, it's funny because doctors actually write like that. It looks like a symbol to look like an unfinished B. Another symbol, one with lines slashed down diagonally, one straight line. Yeah. It looks like 17172, something like that. 872, maybe. Nope, it's not 872. Maybe 372. Sleepy medicine. Yeah, if it's not an 8, it had to be. Oh, the mice escaped from here, right? Oh, illustration. Lovely mice. I don't like mouses and stuff like that. Rodents, but these are cute. Safe and sound. How are these even open in the first place? Who knows, they could be opened them by themselves. Mice are quite intelligent. And adorable. Maybe, I'll give it a proper thought. I am more partial to bigger animals like Dr. Cats. Mice are a bit too small for me. It puts me on the edge. Same. You know, not everyone is so welcoming to rodents like you are, young lady. Heh, you definitely are right about that. Perhaps I feel sympathy for them being stuck in cages all day only to test out medicine. I'm sure they want some fresh air every now and then. I'm sure the doctor understands that too. Young lady? It's nothing. We most definitely should start getting a move on. If you say so. I'm missing one mouse, and I'm kinda worried about that. It's probably in the room I can't open just yet, right? This is the best part of the game. I'm kidding. The game has some good aspects to it, but that was really funny. Especially in the time period this is supposed to be. Where's the doctor? Oh, here you are. Here, we found the reports from your office. You should learn to keep a better leash on your test mice. Haro's running all over the place completing errands. I'm a maid, but I'm not a hospital maid. Inessa. Haha, those mice are mysterious, aren't they? I don't have taken any of them to craft nimble creatures. Yes, they sure are, Doctor. Here are the papers. Ah, yes, the reports. Thank you very much, young lady Anne Inessa. Did you read it? Yes, I did. I'm sorry for reading ahead with your consent. Nah, don't apologize. You have far more heavy things to mull about rather than concern yourself about proper etiquette. Now, do you farewell? Huh? Do you need to lie down a bit and gather yourself? We have plenty of beds in this building. I'm sure we can secure a room for you. Oh, you didn't have to do all that. I appreciate the kind gesture you and your staff have done for me, but I really should return back home. Someone needs to hold the fort down, while you and the others take care of my parents. I understand. But before you go... What is that, Baal? A pep-up drink. You ought to try it before you leave to regain your spirits. I know she knows the doctor from like when she was a kid. And she kind of trusts him, but I don't. Right? No thank you. Ines, can you try it first before I do? No, Ines, I'm sorry. I get a rise after this. Oh my. What the hell? I said it before, it's a pep-up. Of sorts. Small elixir made with backup ammoniaty, sage, and rosemary with some other things. The bitter and pungent flavor is supposed to cause enough of a reaction that startles the system awake. Will you not say you're more alert and ready to face the day now? That certainly is a way to describe it. Why would you even make that? I thought I'd make a fellow laugh, I'm sure I am. You're quite literally insufferable. I don't want to be here anymore, young lady. Let's get out of here. I will happily see you another time, Dr. Cassius. It fates allow it. Return back home safe, young lady. I still can't get into this room. I don't know if it's a bug or not, because I really don't get the it's lock interaction. And maybe the last mice I need, it's there, because I'm gonna check all the beds again. But I'm missing one mice, and I have to leave the hospital now, so... If that room is indeed bugged out, and the last mice is there, then I can really complete the game, right? And that will be like a extremely game-breaking bug, and that will be too sad because I was having my fun in this game. Even with no sound, I was having fun. So, with no music, there's sound, right? Maybe here? Yeah, nothing comes to me. I don't see really another room. Maybe they forgot to put the entrance to this room here. I'm also missing this one. This thing. Wait, so maybe... Wait. It's not... It says... Gaze upon, for each room has a first. Like a first what? A first number? That will open the door to a burst. From left and down, and right and down again. Oh, okay. So, okay, I get it. Like the first number of every room, right? So it should be... Should be 2. Let me write it down. Let me write this down. Let me take a little note. 1, 8, 1 and 8, yeah, that should be it. And then right and down again. 7, 3, 739. 739, okay. That should be it, right? The game has some nice puzzles. I like this kind of puzzle that makes you think just a little bit, but not too much. The medical cabinet up now. Aromatic liquid. I wonder what I'm getting all these liquids for. A small bottle filled with a light pink liquid that smells floral. It's tempting to keep. A glass elixir that has a light lavender color to it, remembering embarrassing moments at night be gone. What? Can I drug my mom? Roasty in it. It's the same thing. Okay, I can't help but feel because I understand if this room is closed and it's not a bug. At least like when you get close, say like this room is closed or something like that. Otherwise, I feel like it's broken. And I can really get in, and it's killing me. I don't know if it's a bug. I just gotta leave the hospital. Goodbye. Now then, we head into free to go and immediately rest up in your room. Myself and the others of staff will bring your luggage and belongings up there in the meantime. Inessa, you're too kind. You already do so much, it's alright. I haven't been in the house for almost 3 years. I want to adjust myself and see the changes now that spring is close to come. If that's alright. Of course it is. Now let me open the doors for you. Young lady of the house, you return. Yes, welcome back, young lady Burroughs. Flan, it's nice to see you again. How have you been doing? Well, I suppose. I'll take that as the best I can get. And you, sir? It's very nice to meet you. I don't think we met. I'm Zacharias, young lady Burroughs. I was only hired around 3 months ago while you were still attending a school. Which I hope I had treated you fair. It has, thank you. I look forward to getting to know you more as you continue to work here. Thank you, young lady Burroughs. So are Madame and Monsieur dead or what? Wow. Flan! Christ, Flan, put filter, yeah. I'm just stating the elephant in the room. You can ask if they are okay, you don't have to put it like that. You went to the hospital to check on them and you won't even say that what happened? Why even go there at all? So the young lady could know about her parents' Flan. It's her business. You guys. The young lady's parents may have gotten into an accident, but my madame has been away for 2 days. Can you see by expression of how much I'm in shambles over this? I'm at a loss without her. Hello? Hey you two, I think the young lady's trying to... Your humor is not funny, Flan. I'm the second most hilarious person in this estate, second to madame. I think you both can be very funny in your respective rights. God, shut up, Zacharias, shut up. Can you see we're trying to talk here? Yes, we are being very civilized. Guys. Thank you. And it's okay, Inessa, I don't mind sharing the news. The doctor said that Mother is doing a great recovery and she'll be well soon. Fantastic news. But Father suffered from some serious injuries, so they need to do a few more operations on him. Not so great news. Let's pray that he makes a swift recovery too. I won't only imagine how devastated Madame must be right now. Yes, she definitely is. While the two recover in the hospital, I will be here in the state in the meantime. So if there's anything needed from me as a young lady, please let me know. I'll wander about to sell myself back to start. Don't wander too far, you might see something you wouldn't like. Shut it! Huh? It's nothing, young lady, it's just a small disclaimer for a bit of disorder around us due to lack of figures to serve. Well, some staff members have decided to lax a bit. So, we apologize if you see any sort of lethargy within some of the staff members. What's wrong? I can already see the telltale signs of wrinkles starting to form under your skin. Don't want to ruin your youthful looks or else you'll look like you're 60 by the age of 40. Quit it, Flan. The young lady looks fine as she is. Flan should be worried about that, she's only 17. Technically 18. Yeah, she looks much older. I agree, the young lady for us is fine right now. Don't worry about Flan, young lady. In essence, I think you're very pretty. Maybe even prettier than the madame. You take that back. Young lady, do you have any favorite dishes you like to eat? My favorite dish? Well, I suppose I'm fine with any sort of meal that leans on more earthy tones. Is that so? I'm more partial to sweet foods of any kind. If you like, whenever you want, I can try and cook some... Don't eat any of his cooking, young lady Burroughs. Eh? Oh? He can cook for anything, he's telling lies he wants to be able to cook. You guys. I cook just fine. You both quit like, literally have me making most of your meals since I've been employed here. And you keep offering to cook for others ever since. If you cook for everyone, how will you find the time to cook for our meals? I feel like I already forgotten all my cooking skills, Zacharias. You can let us starve now. You two are just awful. Sorry, young lady Burroughs, for the sudden yelling. I'll take the information away when it's my turn in the kitchen. I'll see what I can make for you. Thank you, Zacharias. I look forward to trying your cooking one day. Did you both know the young lady and I had to run around and catch a couple of mice early at the hospital? Ugh. You didn't bring any home, did you? No, I didn't. They belonged to the doctor, so I returned them back to him. What happens if I take the mice back? If the doctor liked you, I'm sure you will be able to... Okay. I'm glad he didn't. I can imagine having to see a pet mouse running around. A pet rabbit, on the other hand. Really? I'm a partial to cats. I think I prefer dogs. They are so cute to me. Yeah, dogs are the best. Gross, dogs just love her too much. Cats are far more independent and it'd be such a hassle to train a dog. What? I thought it was a safe space. No, it's not, Zacharias. It's not for you. At least. Some nice paintings on the wall. Young Lady Burroughs, you come back. Thank goodness you're here. Mrs. Stella, what's wrong? Do you know everyone in here? You seem to be the worst case of distress I've seen you in. Oh, it's awful, Young Lady Burroughs. Ever since Madame and Monsieur had sent to the hospital, I've been left in charge of running the estate, making sure it doesn't fall into ruins. Yes? But no one wants to listen to me. Oh. I keep reminding everyone of their schedules and what needs to be completed by the end of the day, but everyone is just slacking off. They're roaming the halls using some of the family facilities, gossiping, of all things. Well, you said that is to be expected, but everything will still be clean at the same time. So that means they're still doing their job at the end of the day, I suppose. And to make matters worse, I can find my pocket watch. The watch Monsieur Burroughs gave me when I was promoted to head mate. I don't know where it could be, and I can find it anywhere. How am I supposed to remain in charge when I lost the symbol of my authority? Oh boy. Please remain calm, Mrs. Stella. I'm not sure what I do regarding your watch, but I promise I'll keep my own peeled for it. In the meantime, try to ease your nerves. I will see if I can get you something to drink. I'm supposed to serve you, yet you are here helping me. You're a saint, Young Lady Burroughs. Thank you. I'm not sure what I can do about Lost Pocket with watching the mansion or about the numerous staff members relaxing, but I can try to help her much better. Maybe a gesture of appreciation will get her to lighten her distress in the situation. Let me ask Inessa, Flan, and Zacharias to see if they can help. Nation pedals. Am I making like stuff after this? It's break time for me. I finished carrying a crate for the garden in the kitchen, and that's all I need for my body to tell me to lie down. Stop slacking. I don't need to go in there right now. I don't need to go in there right now. No need to go in there right now, I guess. Well, this is a huge ass table. Being in the meeting sun all day, it certainly works up a strong appetite. It certainly does. Can I get some like something to drink for my stressed mate? I'm so tired from working in the gardens all day. I wish I could wear lighter clothes, you know. I'm so jealous of Flam. The madam made her a special uniform just for hotter weather. I wonder what I have to do just to get a cute and light uniform. You need to be a better mate. That's what you need to be. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. No need to go in there right now. No need to go in there right now. I need to wipe down a lot of the windows today, but I think I'll save it for after the sunset. I don't want the sun blinding me in the eyes while I try to work. Yeah, that makes sense. Despite how laborious it is to clean the state, I can truly appreciate it for how beautiful it is when I take a moment to breathe. That's good. Wait, what? For all the paintings my their beauty burn, each one has everyone's had to turn. Yeah, there's some cryptic stuff in here. I don't need to go to the second floor. I don't need to go to the second floor right now. You guys can help me, please? Excuse me, I hope I'm not interrupting. You are. Flan, don't be mean. Ignore her, young lady. She's just joking. What seems to be wrong? Well, I just spoke to the head maid. She whined to you about her work ethic, didn't she? That woman should learn to relax once in a while. With her temper, I bet she already has accumulated more than 10 wrinkles. She did speak to me about that. But this isn't why I approached you all. I was hoping to help calm Stella down by trying to make a gift basket for her. But I have roamed these halls 3 years, so I was wondering if I would be alright to ask if one of you could escort me around the grounds. I don't know how much things have changed since then. Young Lady Burroughs, that's awfully sweet of you to do for me still, Stella. Yeah, but is making a gift basket too much? She'd probably be pacified if you sat down with her and let her cry for a few hours. Oh, come on, you three. She's really upset. Yes, I hear you. But... she's such a pain in the neck. Constantly breathing down on us, says it's good that her ego has been taken down in a peg. I can't say whether I agree on this or not, but this is Stella. She's been working here for almost 20 years. She's almost blind in both eyes, and yet he still continues to work her hardest. A gift basket is the least I can do. And she might even ease up on you if you would do this. I suppose it's alright. Flan, the young lady has a point here. Fine. Thank you. I really appreciate you three helping me out. However, I'm not going first. You three are Young lady, I'm not touring around the entire state. You get me for one area and one area only. And I'm not going first. Well, if we are picking the areas, I suppose I'll call the gardens, if that's okay. Second floor. Guess that leaves me with the first floor, then. Have fun having the wailing hit my as your background music. Well, it's better than no background music. I'll send over to her words of praise. Maybe she'll grant you a concert of her wills personally. Aside from that, young lady, let's go first, then we get the need. You can ask either of these two next. Thank you, Inessa. I'll try not to hold it for too long. I'll just try by trying to figure out what make for me Stella. Let's go to the kitchen. The door is locked. That's strange. The key is most definitely around the floor somewhere. Okay. That's really weird. The bathrooms. This is so embarrassing. I think I dropped one of the keys for one of the staterooms here, but I don't remember which one. Inessa, young lady, I'm never going to hear the end of this, will I? It's okay, I'll see what I can do. If it's in one of the urinals, you're going to be the one reaching your hand in. Understood. Bucket of water, okay. Red key? Library key? Will do. I'm getting a bunch of keys. It's myself reflecting in the mirror. Looking well, young lady. Maybe you should stop watching yourself. Library? Astrology and the stars. When's your birthday? November 10th. I believe that correlates to Scorpio. And it says I'm Pisces, so that means even the stars were good friends. You don't need any stars to tell you that, Ophelia. The Monsters at Night, Scary Children's Stories. It's okay to mess up, Guide to Mental Health. The Resting Princess, The Resting Princess, The Tale of a Doctor and His Monster, Frankenstein, Shame and Tolerance. That's like Pride and Prejudice, but worse. It's been secretly using some of my paycheck to fill some of the library with some of my favorite romance novels. Young lady, it would be so fun with a socialite like the girls in the books. I wonder what a grand party will be like. Yes, I've certainly been to many parties. You don't have to brag about it. I want to read the rest of the books. The Pale Hail. Language of the Flowers Dictionary. Hyssop represents humility and sacrifice. Sage represents thoughtfulness and longevity. Jonquil represents desire and domestic bliss. Snapdragon represents deception and graciousness. Candy Tuft represents indifference. Dahlia represents commitment and kindness. Rosemary symbolizes remembrance. Basic principles of mathematics? No, thank you. What in the world is a long division? I'm trying to stay one day to get into a good school, but these made-up numbers are ridiculous. Agree. I was the one who suggested to the madam of getting more mystic and occult books to add to this home's collection. It fills me with so much wonder and fascination. I wonder if one day I'll get over to experience something supernatural. I wonder if this game has supernatural stuff too. Basic phonetics and letters. Starting your own garden guide. Deal of Hestus. And nothing. Okay. Not too supernatural, but okay. Okay, this is the kitchen. What is this? More library? Oh, it's the same library. Never mind. I made a bet with a coworker over there that I could swallow more than 10 sausages in 5 minutes just to get out of the kitchen today. Salt down 20. Of course you could. Can it, Inessa? I'm enjoying my 3-hour break. Man, you really don't have to work if you can eat a lot of sausages. Ah, these onions. I really wish I didn't lose the bet to kitchen duty. Are you alright? Do you need me to grab you a handkerchief or napkins? No, I'll be okay. Thank you, though. Bread, apples, dishes, plates. Grains, carrots, more apples. Usually apples are more common for the fall, but the gardens here always had flowers and crops thriving no matter the season. Suspicious. I don't see anything I can take here. Alright, young lady, what do you have in mind to make for Mrs. Stella? I never really cooked anything before. I'd say I'm pretty good with herbs and such, so maybe start up from there? Young lady, if you don't know how to cook, then why are you trying to make something for Stella? How about I cook and you can... No. I said I will make the gift basket and you just need to act as my guide. I don't want to spread one more work that you're already taking on. Alright. However, before I let you take control of the stove, you're going to need to grab a recipe book. Once you get that, we can start picking out what's best for Mrs. Stella. Understood. Let's go to the library, I guess. Where are the cooking books? Where are the recipe books? Where are they? Is this a recipe book? Well, maybe they are in the kitchen, right? They usually are in the kitchen. Maybe here? Small jar of sugar. Where is the recipe book? I think I already checked all the shelves, right? There's no recipe books in here. Do you know where the recipe book is? How is that long division going? Beginner's Guide to Meals. I'll just be borrowing this for a moment. Alright, let's go through the pages. There's simple omelette and some bread and meats. Oh, there's a herbal jelly recipe. This is perfect for my set of skills. You're really committed to making me still a meal from herbs, aren't you? Shouldn't I start with something I understand best? Of course, young lady. This is gonna be horrible. The recipe calls for edible flowers, herbs, sugar, white wine, and pectin. I can get some carnation petals from one of my flowers in the house that is currently blooming. Sugar can most likely be found in the kitchen. Somewhere. Pectin should be somewhere. That's really helpful. Blossom carnations. You can really interact with anything in here. Oh, there's... I already got this once, right? Yeah. Why is everything locked in my house? Why is everything locked in my house? This is weird. About that, your mother had a moment of mania where she took the entire thing down. She wanted to redo it again immediately, despite only making it just a few days prior to its installation. I think there is something in the rubble. Why don't you take it? Lemon balm lips. Looking well, young lady. Wait, the Lady of Scorn. The painting depicts grandmother burrows in her yacht. She's wearing a beautiful dress with a frown on her face. New beginnings. The Fortune's Fool. The painting speaks a portrait of a man who belongs to a team very long gone. The Castle of Grief. Everything sounds really depressing in this house. Alright, there's something in the rubble, but I can take it. And I need wine. Where can I get the wine? I can leave. Okay. Well, I guess the rest of the stuff should be in the kitchen, right? Wait, it says... okay, I have that. I have that. White wine should be in the parlor. And pectin should be somewhere. Whoa. In the parlor, right? This is the parlor, right? It's not? I wonder why I can't take this wine here. Is this one not good enough? It's already open. I don't need to go to the gardens just yet. And these doors are locked. Do you want to be Monsieur's personal servant? Okay. Yeah, these guys are not going to help me. Do you guys have like... I have the feeling I have to take this wine, but like... I can't. Because I can't really interact with anything in this room. Yeah, you can't interact with anything on this huge table. Okay. And I have to find the key to these doors, right? And it says here that it's something in the rubble, but I can take it. Yeah, but why don't you take it? Stop telling me there's something. Two angels unable to bear the sight of each other anymore, turn away from each other, knowing the other is done for. Okay. Ballroom key. Okay. That's kind of weird because if you know there's something in the rubble, what makes you be able to take? Like here, like imagine entering the ballroom and you hear some classical music. It will be really nice. I got the pectin. I just need... I choose one person of the staff to spend the rest of your life with. Go. Obviously the best choice is Flan. She has an aura of mystique, always keeping her tone so cool, and she's insanely pretty. No, it has to be Inessa. That's a better choice. Unlike Flan, who belittles everyone around her, Inessa makes everyone feel included and equal. She's rebellious, funny, and warm-hearted. You would have forgotten an underrated option, Zacharias. He's extremely kind and always helping others, a fantastic cook, and has fantastic muscles. I even caught him smirking fondly at the flowers in the garden during my break, tending to them carefully. He's ideal. I don't get this. I'm not sure if I should feel flattered or creeped out. Both of them. Are you asking me to be your guest at the next one? Yeah, maybe one day we could. But on this time period, we gotta get executed. It's an unlit fireplace, it will be burning when everyone's held. Or winter time. An expensive bottle of wine and glass sit at the table. Can I take it? I need some wine. That's still locked. So I guess the wine is there, but... Let me take this wine, please. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, there was nothing in here except for the pectin, but can you give me the... Where can it be, the next key? I haven't found anything here just yet. I guess this is just the exit to the garden. Yeah, this game is really a little bit of pixel hunt. Yeah. I'm just missing the wine and that door is still closed. Why is everything closed in my own home? I think I have everything I need. Start cooking? Yes. Let's see what we need to do first. I'll be right behind you, young lady. Now, young lady, you know that I'm always in your corner ready to support you. But this doesn't look right. What do you mean? The flavor profile tastes just fine. How innocent, look! The herbal jelly is starting to thicken up and boil finally. It definitely is. Remind me again, why your first thought of the gift basket was food? Is food not a sign of love and appreciation? Many people back at the academy, when wanting to show the other that they care about them, they often make them all the sorts of handmade gifts. I'm not a master of the arts, nor do I think I'm able to wax out poetics. All of my skills fall towards medicine and botany. Cooking feels the closest I can somewhat achieve regarding my own limitations. I don't know if I will call those skills limitations. If it's alright to say, young lady, I think you do too much to try and please imaginary expectations of others. Mrs. Stella has known you longer than I have. I'm sure she will have been pleased if you settle on just giving her some homemade medicine. Or crushed herbs. Young lady, your jelly is starting to overpour drastically. Oh, let me just put this jar and obtain herbal jelly. Congratulations on your first attempt of jelly, young lady. And about what I mentioned earlier, don't overthink it too hard. Just know that there are many who love you and appreciate you as you are, so don't overexert yourself often. Sorry. Thank you, Inessa. Good, now let us head back to where Flan and Zacharias are. Man, this is awfully long for a demo. Alright, we finish up this area. It's one of you. Flan, do you want to go next or should I? Hold on, I'm thinking. I suppose I'll go next. The quicker we get this done, the better. Thank you, Flan. I won't hold you for too long. Prosthetic foot? The next thing I want to add to the gift basket is maybe some jewelry. I don't really carry any sort of ornate jewelry, so I may have to take one from the other for the ones Mother doesn't like. The only issue is having to convince Flan to let me inside Mother's room, much less taking some of her jewelry box. A large double bed made for guests who stay overnight. Sorry if I sound a bit impolite, young lady. Wait. I made a couple of mistakes while working and it's hunting me. I just wish I had something to distract me. Obtain it. Comforting blanket. Do you need a comforting blanket? Nope. Okay. It's a calendar with various ratings on top, telling what each staff member is in charge of today. Shelves stocked with various belongings or meals made from the staff for when they are on their break. Flan, do you ever bring anything to read here? Not really, I keep all my reading material in my private quarters. What are you reading, huh? Spare uniforms and first aid since I hear the staff needs them during work. A loaf of bread. The second male lead is a terrible end option for the main character. We all fall in love with someone that keeps in prison. The first male lead is such a boring option for the main character. There are no complexities to him. He lacks the enticement. What are you guys talking about? I'm trying to catch up on this chapter so I can join my friends' conversations. I'm feeling extremely left out when they are talking about it. Go ahead, buddy. There's no coffee inside. Here are those blankets I promised. I didn't promise anything, but here you go. Young lady, you're the best. Tone it down. It's alright, having you comfort will make it easier for you to relax. Thank you. I tried to find anything, but all I could find was some key resting below a shelf in the break area. Haha. Key? Where it could be? Anyway, thanks, young lady. Aren't you going to give me the key? Why didn't you grab the key? In the resting area, right? That was the first one? No, the second one. Ophelia's room key? That's really dangerous. I still don't get why someone has to keep maintaining the second floor when the Madame and Monsieur aren't around. What are they going to do? Summon an apparition to come and spy over us? It's your job, man. It's your job. You have to do it. Oh, okay, this is my mom's room. The shelves are full of miscellaneous items that father has collected over time. 4 o'clock, 1 hour has passed. There are various books regarding Europe, economics, and politics here. Oh, it's a portrait of father and me. How touching. Okay, this is my father's, like, office, right? An expensive bottle of wine. He really didn't hold back on his bottle, huh? And he didn't really hold back on the previous bottles either. My father is an alcoholic and made my mom and him crash the car. There's some writings inside here. Let me a quick look. And I don't know how much I'll be able to bear this anymore. Sharing a bed together has become a challenge so daunting. I never knew I would experience it when Marielle and I had a change of vows. Before, when I was so delighted to wake up beside a hunting beauty that I once upon a time believed was out of my league, the sanctity of the bedroom we shared now marred and ruined in my eyes. Ever since I walked into that fateful night, the halls dark and quiet, I saw it. I saw them. In the mess of her sheets, I saw another body lie beneath my own wife, and wrapped up in it. Oh my god. Well, and now we know why my dad is an alcoholic, right? My mom's shitting on him. But what haunted me the most was not the infidelity of my wife, that I could one day come to terms with. No, it was having to watch and witness the two stare at each other longingly with utmost love. Never in my years of being married to Marielle had she ever dared to even look on me with such affections. What had broken my heart was not the betrayal, but knowing in all our years, Mariela has never once loved me as much as I did for her. I don't know how much to do with myself, drinking my sorrows away, but I must stay strong for Ophelia. What did you find in Monsieur's will? Oh, damn. Flan, did you know my mother was having an affair? It's my mom having an affair with you, Flan? I knew my parents were not the most perfect couple, but my mother to commit an act of infidelity? Not really, I usually clock out of my own quarters by the time it gets dark. If the madame was having an affair past that time, I will never know. You're suspicious. I see. Will you confront her about it? No, I don't think I can. Even I did, she never answered me honestly. I don't want to test her temper. Alright then. Man, the plot thickens. Select ledge organ piano sits in perfect view. I remember when I used to hear father playing this when I wandered the halls on the afternoon. Well, so far my favor stays with my dad. Because I don't like people that are infidels. The door is locked. There's no reason for you to be entering Madame's study, young lady. Flan, may I please? No. But it's just to take one piece of jewelry. I never knew Academia made you a thief. Perhaps I should discuss with your mother about pulling you back from there. You can't be serious, right? I never told a joke, young lady. I have to figure out what I can give Flan to possibly pacify her. She'll never let me in at this rate. She seems to like pretty things, maybe even the items to remind her of mother. Maybe I can find something like that around this floor. Yeah, you are the one that was with my mother, right? Maybe something in here? The cabinets are full of either various trinkets or underlayer garments. Some of these garments that I've been 3 years since I last changed some of this. Oh, this is my room, okay. No romantic novels. My closet full of varying gowns and dresses. It's my vanity table. I don't know the passcode. It's a photo of my mother, father, and I when I was younger. It's my bed. Various journals and planners I used to fill up as a young child. You should take advantage of your looks, young lady. Tell the monsieur to buy more pretty dresses for you. It's 4 in the afternoon. It's the window that leads to the balcony. But I guess I don't need to go there just yet. This is my planner from when I was younger. It filled with everything I needed to do for each day. I got this book back in May. Dear Leon Amos, I'm writing this to you in August to inform you of the letter ends here. Wait, I didn't finish the letter just yet. Regarding when I had to move myself to the school. Okay. Ophelia Burroughs, may I pray this letter has found you in haste, as the news regarding both the Monsieur and Madame had quickly spread around all circles. I heard that you're to return home soon to care for the hound, treatment, blah, blah, blah. You're going through it stressful times, especially when your own birthdays are nearby. I'm gonna be able to provide such comfort by myself, but please don't be afraid to reach out to me if the weight becomes too much to bear. Even though our marriage is arranged, I want you to be able to find secure confidence in me. My parents offer the same kind hand as well, should ever seek it needed. You're always welcome to come over and stay as long as you need it. With love, Leon Amos. With love, had you already become so close? What great news! That's not your love, please. I asked you to drop it, Flan. Okay, so this one says August, right? And this one says May. So August and May, that would be 5. That would be 5. And 8. I'm missing one number, right? What's in here? This is my bathroom? Nice. A bathroom cabinet filled with various soaps and creams. There's nothing I can really use here right now. An empty wooden basin. The bathtub filled with water. A mixture of beaten yolk and flour extract or something in the jar. An empty laundry basket. Mint soap. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Or maybe it's not. August, May. I mean, I can try to guess, right? It's only 3 numbers. Wait. Maybe this is not even it. Why is there so many passcodes in this game? It's incorrect. Okay, I guess that's not it. Some of these come at 3 years. Three years? So it's a 3, but it's 3, right? 3. So maybe it's 3, 5, 8. Yeah. Slightly faded earrings. These have not been touched in a while. Mother gave me this back when I was just 12 years old. I should find a way to clean them. Okay, that will do it. Simple enough. Let's go. Young lady, I have already told you no, and I understand you, loud and clear, but you won't even change your mind for something like this? This is a... I can imagine her like showing him the earrings, like, this is awesome. This is a pair of earrings my mother gave me when I was a young girl. Pink sapphire, rose gold, barely worn. It certainly complements your face and hair. Fine, I'll be bribed. Oh, we're doing this quick and out. And I pick out the jewel you give the headmaid. Deal, I take what I can get. Come on then. It's the window that leads to the balcony. Double-sized bed in which mother and father share, and someone else too. These purple flowers unsettle me for some odd reason. It feels like I'm being watched. A popular bestseller with folded pages ends seat at the father's nightstand. Mother's closet full of various expensive dresses and clothing. This only contains the Madame Spring's wardrobe. I changed out the winter one last night. There are books regarding politics, geography, all things practical to books, occult, mysticism, and supernatural. All the mothers in the Boros family have always a strange liking to the occult. Maybe you'll develop the taste one day too, young lady. Haha, I'm not quite sure on that. The Madame said that she was like that too when she was a teen. Maybe you are like witches or something. Sit here, young lady, I'll go pull down the jewelry box. Alright then. Let's see what your mother has here. Oh, young lady, try these ones out. Sure, but for what purpose? To see which ones complement your features best. The ones that do are the ones that your mother will be less inclined to miss. I'll see. For example, the Madame loves all accessories that are deep blue and cool pink because it gives her a regal edge. She does not favor accessories that fall under the red, yellow, or green because they make her feel too much like a countryside girl. Which coincidentally are all colors that complement you, young lady. Well, Flan, you really don't know a lot when it comes to things like this. I'm almost jealous. Is there a reason you're so interested by the world of beauty and fashion? Young lady, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I wasn't born straight out of the womb with the best hand of cards. Being born with a few imperfections and here like myself becomes obsessed with perfection. Especially when we live in a world that vanity holds a strong beauty is everything. I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'm actually amused by your curiosity. You don't realize it yet because you grow in sheltered walls, but as you grow into yourself and your own natural beauty starts to shine through, those around you will realize the beauty you present, and you'll be able to hold absolute sway over them. Huh? Don't worry about it right now. Yeah, you are the one that my mom's cheating with, right? I'm sure of it. Okay, it's drinking necklace. Thank you, Flat. It really means a lot. Don't mention it. I'm literally don't mention it. And we're doing this again. Understood. Let's get... Wait. Various unfinished sketches. Yeah, because it seems like my mom is going crazy, right? An unlit fireplace. This is a room filled with nothing. Okay, let's just get out. We were never here. Goodbye. Okay, you're up, Zacharias. Welcome back, young lady. I'm sure Flan was using several as ever. Excuse me. Excuse you, I was actually quite helpful. I'll believe it when I see it. You too, let's not start this again, please. Alright, fine. Thank you, Zacharias. Which, speaking of, it's not you until I've explored the gardens. Yes, that's true. Leave it to me, young lady Burrows. I'll do my best. Have fun. Be safe out there, young lady. Try not to dirty your dress too much. I won't, thank you. Now all we need is a bouquet to give Mrs. Stella. Wait, yeah, it's this way. Follow me, Zacharias. What if my mom is cheating with Zacharias? No, but he seems to admire my father, right? I don't think he would do that if that's the case. Alright, let's go. My favorite thing is to walk around the gardens whenever I get the chance to. It's the best place to get lost in. I share similar sentiments too. I share similar sentiments too. That sounds like something you said out of politeness. What happened here? Ah, leave already, come on, shoo. I swear I'm going to show the staff of the constantly feeding this stray. Back up from the kitchen cup window. Numerous tulips, flowers. Various greens like cabbages, carrots, scarecrow, cute scarecrow. Discarded seeds. Okay. Servants' quarters. We should ask the head gardener if we can use any of these before we take anything. Can sit down here another time. An empty wooden bucket. Tie. Check. Spare stuff keys. Check. Watch. Check. Wait. The herb is matched. Hold on. I have no reason to enter the staff quarters right now, but we have to ask the cured meat. Young lady Boros, please let me hold on to it. I don't want to dirty your dress. Oh, maybe we can give it to the cat, right? Yeah, maybe we can give it to the cat. Hey, do you want this for the cat? Hey, cat, do you want this? Nope, okay. I'm checking all over my spelling and making sure there are no mistakes in here. I already wrote this letter over 30 times. That's a bunch of times. I literally have no idea what I'm doing here. My friend over there invited me saying he's gotta tell me something. Ooh, there's love blooming in the servants' quarters. What is this doing here? It seems the head gardener hasn't cut down the bushes today yet. I can probably take an axe and just shove them down myself, but let's ask the head gardener first before I take it from the supplies. We can find her somewhere around the south of the gardens. Charlotte Burrows, the Swaying Hermit. Filled with constantly with voices in her head, every night she sat and prayed, unable to bear no more on the ceiling, her body swayed. This tombstone is so ruthless. Charlotte Burroughs was said to be in a constant state of paranoia and shouting to everyone. Just like my mom, a little bit. The scornful eye, but one day found her spirits cries within the hollow grounds. That's such an ominous headstone. Yes, it's not an easy thing to explain, but Grandmother Burroughs he went missing for some time now. She hadn't shown in a long time that she was declared dead and an empty casket has to be buried. I'm surprised that the Madame seems so torn with her grief over it to still be so functioning at Miraval. Blank Burroughs, the insatiable bride. Rolling around in well and suitors alike, taking them along for the ride, resting in her deathbed, she never became a bride. On her tombstone? Blank Burroughs must not on her marrying, when instead had numerous suitors that live and bed her every night. Sounds like she was an implement for gardening. Lucille Burroughs, the greedy matriarch. She who brought the Burroughs up to the public's eye, her greed would consume, never letting out a single cry. You know that the rhymes on this game are on point. I have to admit it, really good. Lucille Burroughs, well, she's not the first Burroughs, she's the one who brought us wealth and status. What are you doing here? I can feel it, the ghost of Ethel Burroughs. I can hear her whispering in my eyes. I want to stop. Hunting? But ghosts are real? You don't hear it like I am. Like I am. Okay. Guess I'll just go to... Can I go here? But I do. Will you let me take the tools now? Where is the head gardener? God damn it, this game is a little bit confusing, I have to admit it. And by a little bit, I mean like really confusing. What is it, Zacharias? Can you say I'm busy feeding the chickens? You're absolutely correct. We will just leave you alone in this instant. I'm very sorry to distract you from this, but it will only take just a second. If we help you with the cat situation, kill Lady Burroughs. Meow. No, back up. Yes, get away the cat, you can Burroughs X, I promise. Alright. Okay, let's distract the cat with the meat. Fetch. Okay. Alright, let's go for the axe. I'm not gonna trust you with the axe. I don't trust any one of you. What are you doing here? Okay. So that's what the seeds are for. Okay, I have the axe now to cut those bushes. Wait, how did I get here? As pretty as these elf flowers bloom, the looming trail of summer heat approaches. Yeah, I don't like summer either. Now we have the beautiful sound of water. So I have to move the cat, but I have to find a way to move the cat. Ooh. Another one of those statues. Wait, not here. This place is huge, goddammit. Alright, let me see which flowers we made for Mrs. Stella. Ah, that's kinda cute. I'm not quite sure which ones we got from here. There are so many beautiful ones, but I want to find the flowers that will suit her best. I see. Oh, young Lady Burroughs, how about these flowers? Chrysanthemum? In language of the flowers, they are said to communicate fidelity, joy, and longevity. Are they not the perfect fit for Mrs. Stella, the head maid of the household? Yes, they are. Zacharias, I never knew you had knowledge regarding the language of flowers. It was something I had to pick up from my previous jobs. I'm glad to know that that what I learned had some usefulness. What type of job have you worked before, if you don't mind me asking? You seem to have gained such a variety of skills. I'm curious where you could work at. My places of work? It was such a long list to name all of them. I work alongside a few store clerks, bakery, mail boys, serve at the Men of Wealth, a few others, and now here. I managed to secure a job here through a letter of recommendation from my previous jobs, as well as the madame accepting my paperwork. Sounds sketchy. Wow, that's so many jobs. I'm surprised you haven't collapsed on the ground just yet. I'm only 20, young lady Burroughs. I still have a long life ahead of me. And I hope some of those future years have me still working here. While I'm someone who enjoys hopping from job to job, I do enjoy working here a lot. I already made so many friends like Inessa and Flan. I'm glad to hear that State has been treating you well. It's an art in itself to know that this has become one of the jobs that you favorite the most of all of them. I hope that opinion never changes. Don't worry, it never will. Something tells me it's going to change. Especially now that I befriended the entire Burroughs family too. Yeah, I don't quite trust you. Hey, young lady Burroughs. I picked up the carefully chrysanthemums as to not get any dirt on them. Bouquet of chrysanthemums. This is the perfect thing, Zacharias. We have everything we need. Well, I guess I can explore this way too. Okay, already. Okay, I was a little bit confused about the layout, but now I get it. Why is the waterfall sound still going? There's a waterfall inside the house. Help. Yeah, this game, it's a little bit boogy, right? Of course, it's a demo version, no problem with that. I'm not, and you're lying. You're practically praising her name any chance you get. It's like you worship the ground she walks on. She's just funny. That's it? You call her as the main other sex standoffish because one woman is funny? None of you have even made me laugh before. Because you don't laugh at anything. Not true. Okay. I guess I just have to go to the headmate, right? She was here, right? Yeah. Mrs. Stella, look, I brought something for you. Here's a gift basket from the Burroughs family and staff to you for so many years of hard work. What? A gift basket for me? Jelly? A necklace? Flowers? Young lady Burroughs, I don't know if I can accept gift this grand. Please, I insist, you must. This is a gift, I demand you take it. You did all this for me, young lady Burroughs. I feel so embarrassed to cry in front of you. This is the least we can do. I'll tell Father about the watch so you won't have to, but for now, please take a moment to sit back and relax. You've well earned it after dealing with so much stress. I will, young lady Burroughs. Thank you so much for brightening up my day. That's it? That's it? I'll cherish these gifts as long as I live. The waterfall sound is making me go crazy. Mrs. Stella has not been pacified. Did you put her down? Way to go, young lady. Congratulations on all your hard work paying off. Don't let your guard down that easy. If I have to guess, I bet she's going to go back to yelling before the end of the night. I thought she looked really happy, so who knows. As Zachariah said, have some faith in the young lady. Alright then. As I had an eventful day, I'm going to head back upstairs to my room to take a break for the evening and... Is that the headmate's pocket watch, the one that has gone missing? Inessa stole it. You filthy snitch, I gave it to Flan. I gave it to Zacharias, I can be trusted with that much power. You three, you all conspire on stealing her watch? Oh my god. After she's been crying and being worried sick about it? When you put it like that, you make it sound like it's a bad thing. Because it's a bad thing. Who cares? Young lady, now that you stole it, what will you do? What? We haven't done anything dangerous and we left in Zacharias' hands because he will keep the most safest out of us three. Where's the harm? You mean to tell me that you show out not only your newfound friend but your personal mate as well? That doesn't sound like the actions of someone who's well behaved will do. Wow. That's fucked up. You're crossing the line. Yeah. No, she's right. Young lady Burroughs, you don't have to go along with that Flan says. No, but she drives her point across. You three didn't do anything bad. You just wanted to take a breather for once. Just promise when mother and father come back to please don't watch Stella. Promise. Promise from me too. Sure. Just give it to her back now. Don't be mean. Now, if anyone needs me, I'll be returning to my room. I'll bring you something to eat later. Rest well, young lady Burrows. Bye. Guess I'll be going to my room. With a waterfall still... Whoa. Damn it! This was my room, right? Can I just, like, go to sleep? There's a waterfall in my dreams. I still can't believe that Fire is in a critical condition. A part of me is scared thinking he might not make it. But another part of me desperately wants to believe that Dr. Cassius and the others will be able to pull through. I just want this whole ordeal to be over already. Next day. March 3. What happened to Inessa waking me up early? Did she sleep in? These are my bedsheets. What? My bedsheets are dark color. This wasn't what I put on before going to bed last night. Why is my room so different? Pastels? White? I need to go downstairs and... The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is... Hello? Can someone please unlock the door? This isn't funny to pull on my birthday. The balcony. I need to try the balcony. Why is it so dark? It's supposed to be dark or something did not load. No. 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 Where are the bars on the balcony? Help! Wow, amazing illustration. Amazing. Can anyone hear me? Why isn't anyone coming? I can see some of the staff members in the gardens, but I can't see some of their faces from here. Please, can anyone help me? Why aren't they listening to me? Inessa, is that you? I knew you will hear me. What's wrong, Ophelia? You look pale. Are you sick? What bad luck to fail on your birthday? You're not Inessa. Again, illustrations on point for this game. Me? No, I'm not, but don't worry about her right now. Let's see. On the schedule for today, we have getting you ready for breakfast. Where's Inessa? What happened to her? You know, you're starting to hurt my feelings, Ophelia. After I went through such efforts to redecorate your room, your wardrobe, I even changed the looks around all the house, and the interior design that's not easy work, Ophelia. It doesn't hurt to say thank you every once in a while. I don't... But it's alright. You'll get used to these new changes soon enough. You won't need Inessa. You won't need your mother or father. It's my fiancé? You won't need Flan. You won't need anyone. You just need to ask me for anything you want. Of course, with some discretion, I can let you run out of my sight. I won't ever leave your sight unlike your mate Inessa. Inessa didn't... Poor thing, forced to endure the harsh and brutal environments of boarding school life by yourself, without a single ally. But I'll keep you safe. I'll make this the perfect home for you, Ophelia. I don't know if this is my fiancé or Zacharias. How could I forget? I went on such a ramble to suit your worries, I forgot the first thing I wanted to say when I came in. Ophelia. Happy birthday. Game end, new gardener. Thank you for playing the Weeping Rosemary demo. I hope you enjoy it. LSK amil27. Characters and NPC sprites, my sprite, cutscene art, what sprites, and writing all have been done by me. LSK amil27. Thank you RPG Maker for the great engine, furniture, and background pixel art. I hope that one day we'll make Weeping Rosemary into a full game following Ophelia during and after her captivity, but until then, cheer me on. Thank you all for playing my first ever attempt of making a game. The waterfalls are not stopping. Oh, they stopped, thank goodness. Okay. Well, I guess that was Whipping Rosemary. Yeah, I understand the whipping now and the rosemary. There's also like a little cage here and flowers and hair. It makes sense once you play the game. Okay, I have quite a few things to say about this game. First of all, we have to remember this is not only a free game, of course. That's something it's always important to keep in mind with the games I play. They are free indie games, right? Which means I didn't have to pay anything for it. So any fun I get from the game, any enjoyment I get for the game, it's free. So that's a plus. It's an indie game. It's made by one person on their own, on their free time, and it's in. Also, it's a demo version, right? Even after all that, it's a demo version, so it's bound to have bugs and it's gonna be missing some content and stuff like that. Right? We have to take all that into account. Now, that being said, the biggest three flaws with the game, I guess they're not mistakes. It's obviously no background music. Like that was a big no-no for me. I really don't enjoy games with no music, especially when I'm recording, because then you guys can only hear my voice, and I know no one wants to hear my voice. So yeah. Put some background music. RPG Maker has some free background music you can put on the game. Even if it's not the perfect fit for scenes, it's better than nothing. Especially in a demo version, you can put like the music, it's placeholder, right? And it works. You also, if I remember correctly, there's a plugin on RPG Maker that's free. That it makes sound when the text appears, like when the text appears. Like that's really good. It gives some life to the game. That will be an excellent choice to make for this game that has a lot of text. I'm not complaining about the text. You just need to put the text sound. That obviously the waterfall sound that never went away. That's a bug, and I'm not sure what happened because I couldn't find the mice and the last missing one. And the puzzles are nice, are fun. Like I did enjoy the puzzles a lot. They become quite repetitive a little bit. The clues are nice, but sometimes it gets a little bit confusing because of the visual assets of the game. They all are the same. Like checking every cabinet for clues. It's a little bit. It demeans the gameplay of the game, right? So maybe put like some like shines on objects, or like change the color, or like give clues like, oh, I remember I left the silk in the third cabinet of a room, right? And you only need to check each third cabinet. Like that will work for me. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just giving my opinions. And I think that's all, right? Obviously, like sound design of the game. The puzzles might need some refining a little bit. And I think that's all. But now I'm going to talk about the good things of the game, because the good things of this game overwhelm the quote-unquote bad things. Obviously, you can see it right now. The art of the game is... I dare to say the person making this game, it's primarily an artist, right? Because the art of the game, it's top-notch. Obviously, it's the best aspect of the game. The character portraits, the illustrations, the multiple illustrations of the game, amazing. Like, love it. They fit perfectly with the story too. The character personalities, the plot of the game, everything, it's obviously well done. There's characters you're gonna despise and you're gonna like, depending on what kind of person you are, and that's perfect. That's nice writing. The main character, it's good because it's not too good and it's not too bad. It's just like a real person that's facing a real problem with their parents in the hospital, right? I also enjoy that the game has two locations, because most of the games usually stand like in one location, right? So you can go to the hospital, solve stuff there, and you can go to your mansion and solve stuff there too, and that's good. That's multiple locations. I really appreciate that in a game. Again, I feel a little torn in my back because I couldn't finish the mice. I probably get a different ending if I recover all the mices, right? All the mouses, probably. Because I think I only missed one mice in the entire game. And maybe left one locked room, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Because I don't remember if I missed anything. But there's a bunch of things in this game. Like, I know it's a demo version, but obviously the full game has a lot of things to explore, because there was a lot of things with my fiance that didn't got resolved. I don't know if my father even lives. Did I went back in time, or like, how did he change the whole room with no one stopping them overnight, right? What happened to my personal maid? What was her name? I forgot. Do I have the name of the characters here? Nope, I don't have the names of the characters here. Yeah, well, my personal maid, that was my favorite character. It's a really good character. That's my favorite one. I know I forgot her name, but It was Ophelia, Zacharias, and she has a weird name. Wait, let me. It's this one, Flan. No, no, this one's not. It's not it. It's not Flan. It's this one. Inessa, yeah, it's like Vanessa, but Inessa, right? Inessa, yeah, that's one of my favorite characters. These two are great characters. I love them. They work really well together and separately too. Yeah, I think the characters and the art are the stronger suits of this game. The lore, obviously, it's amazing. I think with a little, well, not a little, with a bunch more work, this game can become a classic RPG Maker game. It has interesting story, some mysteries to solve, endearing characters, of course. So yeah, developer, if you're listening to this by any chance, if you put like a lot of work into this game, you have a great basis of a game here, and that's the hardest part I think to get. So you can slowly but surely work towards perfecting the game. And I will be waiting for when you finish the game if you decide to finish it. If not, that's okay too. Really surprising because this is your first game, right? And I think most people don't nail their first game, and I think this is incredible work for a game, right? So I'm gonna patiently wait for the full version of the game. I want to get other endings. I'm surprised because this is a demo version, but it has different endings, right? So before I go, I just want to read the itch.io page for you guys, and then we can go home, right? Ophelia came back home, returned back to that loving arm in the offering hand. That never do you any harm. Why do you run? Why do you continue to persist? Hand in hand, give your jealous lover a bleeding kiss. That's also other thing I want to mention. The poetry in this game, the rhymes on this game, are really well done. I love it. I love it because it also fits with the topics of the game. So 10 out of 10 on that. Weeping Rosemary, the demo. Focuses on the story of the young Ophelia Burroughs, daughter of the wealthy Burroughs family, taking place sometime in the 1890s. But her parents end up in a unfortunate automobile accident, forcing her to leave her time in the all-girls boarding school and returning back home, since 3 years, to check on the condition of her parents. It has 17 cutscene arts, 3 endings, right? So even if I get the other mice and I get a different ending, there's still one ending missing. 3 locations to explore, and 1 unlockable map. So three locations: the hospital, the house, and the garden, I guess. And another secret map. And a fun cast of characters, that's true. The eventual full game of Weeping Rosemary is the premise of Ophelia, our protagonist, who is trapped under the hands of a demon who never lets her leave their side, always keeping her confined to her room. Otherwise, the full game will be Ophelia attempting to escape, forced to relive distorted memories and traumas alongside facing horrific truths regarding her family and herself, becoming a deranged coming-of-age story. The story genre of full game will become more psychological horror and thriller drama fantasy, and maybe a slight bit of romance, wanting to encapsulate the storytelling aura of Gothic book. The demo introduces the players into the dive prior to when the events to the full game starts, letting the player interact with Ophelia's environment and get to know all the important players within her life, before things take a turn for the worse. The story journey of the demo, therefore, is a drama with elements of comedy and hit of romance and something unsettling lurking within the narrative, for those who look into the writing and explore all endings and areas. Both games follow a simple puzzle format reminiscent of the old RPG Maker games, involving searching for keys, figuring out riddle words, and gathering items together to progress further through the story. The demo puzzles, quote unquote, are very simple and aren't too crazy. However, when the full game is made, I hope they will be able to further expand upon not only the gameplay, but story and art as well. Okay. So yeah, the rest are warnings. The last thing I want to say as a creator is that I hope you all enjoy playing the demo. I enjoy it a lot. This is my first time ever making a game. Thank you, RPG Maker, for being a godsend. So it's a bit nerve-wracking, but also very exciting. I always wanted to make something like this, so this demo is my first step at doing so. I definitely want to keep moving forward with the project, so please continue to wish me luck as I keep going, and hopefully making Weeping Rosemary into a full-fledged game. I hope so too. I hope you can fulfill your dream of making this game a full game. I did love it. Sometimes I mention things about the games that I don't enjoy a lot, but don't take it too hard. I never mean any harm by that, and I don't by any chance mean that you stopped working or you did something wrong. That's not what I want to say. I just want to highlight things that you can fix or make better to make your game a better experience for other people. But I never mean it in a bad way. Please trust me. Again, just say you want to make better art, but I think this is already like extremely good art. I think that This is like if this was the full game with this kind of art, I will be sold on it. It's amazing art. It feels really well with the game story and narrative, right? This gothic look on it. Uh, so yeah, let's all cheer for the developer, right? And if you guys want to play the game, you know the link is there in the description with all the games I have played so far in the channel. Give it a try. There's 2 endings and a secret location map to find. There's a lot on this game to play that I didn't get to play. You know, I have limited time to play games, and I can play all the games to their full extent as much as I want to. So that's when you guys come in and download the game and play it, right? Give the developer the support they deserve for making such an amazing demo. Yeah. So yeah, I hope to see more of Inessa. Like maybe Inessa comes back and helps us in the full game. But it's really a good idea to make a demo that it's a prequel to the full game, right? It's really interesting way of making a demo without making a demo version. It's really good. And yeah, I might come back in my free time to play the rest of the game, but sadly I can't record everything. So I think that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, developer, for making the game. I hope you keep working on it. It's an excellent demo version. You just need to work around the music a little bit and some bugs, right? I hope this playthrough helps you understand something. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to get done with this playthroughs of indie games, to help developers watch someone play their game and they can learn from that experience. Again, thank you for making the game. It's really fun, and I will see you guys in the next indie game or stream. See you later.